Hi everyone! Let's travel back in time to the start of China's amazing story. It all began near the Yellow River. This river was super important because it helped early Chinese people grow food and build villages around 3000 BC. These little villages grew bigger and bigger, and the people started sharing the same ideas and ways of doing things. This created a special culture which is the foundation of China's long and awesome history. We even have stories about legendary rulers from this time, like the Yellow Emperor. As time went on, these communities became more organized, which led to powerful families called dynasties taking charge. Let's talk about dynasties. Around 2070 BC, the Xia dynasty became the first ruling family in China. They created rules and kept things organized. They even figured out how to control the Yellow River's floods, which was really important for growing food. After the Xia dynasty, the Shang dynasty took over around 1600 BC. They left behind cool clues for us to discover, like oracle bones. These bones help them predict the future and teach us about their writing and beliefs. Then, in 1046 BC, the Zhou dynasty came to power. During this time, two big ideas called Confucianism and Taoism were born, and they changed how Chinese people thought about the world. Meet Qin Shi Huang. In 221 BC, this powerful ruler conquered everyone else and made China one giant empire. He called himself the first emperor. Qin Shi Huang made sure everyone used the same money, weights, measures, and even the same way of writing. This made things much easier. He also started building the Great Wall to protect China from invaders. And don't forget his incredible tomb guarded by the Terracotta Army, thousands of clay soldiers. After Qin, the Han dynasty came to power in 206 BC. This was a golden age for China. They expanded their land, making their empire huge, stretching all the way from Central Asia to Vietnam. The Han dynasty also started the Silk Road, a famous trade route. The Silk Road brought new things and ideas to China, making it even richer and cooler. After the Han dynasty, China had some tough times. The big empire broke into smaller kingdoms, and there was a lot of fighting. But don't worry, the Sui dynasty brought everyone back together in 581 AD, even though they didn't rule for very long. Then came the Tang dynasty in 618 AD, another golden age. The Tang dynasty loved art, poetry, and different cultures. They even invented woodblock printing, which made it easier to share stories and knowledge. After the Tang, China split up again. But then the Song dynasty came along in 960 AD. They weren't great fighters, but they were good at business and inventing new things. Then, Kublai Khan and the Mongols created the Yuan dynasty in 1279. After the Yuan, the Ming dynasty took over in 1368, bringing back traditional Chinese rule. The Ming dynasty loved exploring the oceans, thanks to Admiral Zheng He. They also built amazing things like the Forbidden City in Beijing, a huge palace for the emperor. The last dynasty to rule China was the Qing dynasty, starting in 1644. The Manchus, who started the Qing dynasty, made China's borders bigger than ever before. But by the 1800s, things got tough. The Qing dynasty fought wars with Great Britain called the Opium Wars and lost, which made them look weak. Because of this, China had to trade with other countries and even give away some of its land, like Hong Kong. There were also fights inside China, like the Taiping Rebellion, which made the Qing dynasty even weaker. In 1911, the Qing dynasty ended and the Republic of China began. But there was still a lot of fighting. Then, the Chinese Communist Party, formed in 1921, became really powerful. In 1949, they won, and Mao Zedong started the People's Republic of China. After Mao died in 1976, Deng Xiaoping took charge. He made big changes to China's economy, letting other countries invest and making it easier to buy and sell things.